This is Good Morning Suncoast. We're here for you.
Yes, we are here bright and early, looking outside our window at the Tower Cam, the Rosemary District in downtown Sarasota. Some clouds and some wet streets, but our crack meteorologist Josh Stone tells us this is just a passing shower and then conditions will be really improving. You might like what he tells you right now, in fact. So Josh, a Chamber of Commerce weekend on tap.
Exactly. These are the type of forecasts that make the weather department popular here at ABC 7. So I think people will like it, though. You know, November is a dry month and we could use any rain that we can get, but looks like we did get rain yesterday, about 0.12 of an inch. Officially, other areas received a little bit more than that, especially in Charlotte County. But then people also come down to Florida, especially the snowbirds. They want the sunshine, and I think we're going to deliver that in this forecast. Right now, 66 in Sarasota. It is 67 in Northport for you. Good morning. 67 in Punta Gorda. We had a big system that came in yesterday, brought us some heavy rain. Still some wet weather to our north. Right now, though, the Titan radar showing our immediate area pretty quiet, and that's going to be the case today. We'll have mostly cloudy skies becoming partly cloudy later on this afternoon, and then we'll talk about this brilliant weekend coming up. Back to you.
Love that word. Thank you, Josh. There's the roads right now, looking outside at the maps, and we'll see nothing really to speak of so far in Manatee County. Should be a quiet day on the roads, except around the shopping malls. More on that in a moment. Looking at northern Sarasota County, a little blip there on 301 northbound as you head through the Newtown area. Otherwise pretty clear. In South County, a few slowdowns on the interstate as you head southbound toward Punta Gorda. 6:02 right now. Our top story this hour, Black Friday shopping is underway. Lots of you are up right now to head out and shop. Our Jess Doudner had a jump on things. She is live from Toys R Us on Cortez Road in Bradenton. Jess, good morning.
Good morning, Ray. I didn't think it was possible, but I think it's a little more quiet now than it was at 5 o'clock. It definitely isn't what I expected here at Toys R Us on Black Friday morning, but that's because they've been open since 5 o'clock last night. They say things got crazy when they first opened and into the early morning hours, but now at 5 a.m. I think everyone has gone back to bed. But right here at the store, employees at Toys R Us are restocking the shelves, preparing for what's to come later today and this weekend. Because the craziness of the store, when they opened at 5 p.m., they did sell out of some things, and the store hasn't closed since then. They will stay open through midnight tonight. Today, some of the employees say that they're getting some great deals.
I thought there'd be more people in here. I was at the Ellington, there was tons of people, but here, yeah, there's nobody here.
So bicycles are some of the popular items here today, and I found myself a helmet that I may have to come home with. Ray was just talking about my obsession with cats, and Ray, don't worry, I did not leave you out. I also am going to bring one back to the station for you. Finding Nemo, I hope you are a fan.
I already have one. I wear it to work each day in my car. Yeah. But can you put the cat one back on for a moment while we've got you there?
I got you a new one.
Can you put the cat one back on for, that's a great shot. You want to show your family there? That's great. All right, it's you.
I hope they enjoy it.
We do. All right, Jess, we'll check back next half hour. Thanks very much. 6:04 right now, switching gears. At a time when you'd think the focus would be on tax reform or health care or the deficit, instead, we're talking about sex scandals on Capitol Hill. ABC's Stephanie Ramos has the latest.
Accusations of sexual misconduct are shaking up Capitol Hill. Senator Al Franken responding to new allegations after two more women say he sexually violated them by grabbing their backsides at political events a decade ago. Franken still catching heat for this photo of him apparently groping a woman. In a Thanksgiving Day statement, Franken apologized for his actions and said, "In some of those encounters, I crossed a line for some women, and I know that any number is too many." Multiple women have come forward claiming Franken sexually harassed them.
Al Franken pulled me in towards him and then put his hand on my rear.
The number of allegations against Franken now stands at 4. Franken's statement on the heels of another scandal involving longtime Congressman John Conyers. A third woman is now accusing Conyers of misconduct, including Melanie Sloan, a high-profile Washington lawyer who says she was harassed and verbally abused when she worked for Conyers in the 90s. Sloan tells ABC News during her time working for the Judiciary Committee, the Michigan lawmaker was increasingly abusive to her and often berated her loudly in public.
People shrug off members' misconduct on Capitol Hill. The kind of abuse I suffered at Congressman Conyers' hands was awful, but I won't say that it's unique.
Conyers isn't stepping down. His lawyer says in a statement that is not going to happen, and that if people were required to resign over allegations, a lot of people would be out of work in this country, including the president. And Conyers isn't the only lawmaker caught up in scandal. Texas Congressman Joe Barton is apologizing after some explicit photos of him were released, he says, by an ex-girlfriend who's retaliating against him. In Washington, Stephanie Ramos, ABC News.
Meantime, the first woman to file a police complaint against disgraced former USA gymnastics doctor Larry Nassar is now speaking out. Rachel Den Hollander says that Nassar sexually abused her during 5 doctor's visits 17 years ago. Nassar has pleaded guilty in a Michigan court earlier this week to 7 counts of first-degree criminal sexual conduct, and he admits to using his position to sexually abuse underage girls. But Den Hollander says Nassar's plea only proved one thing.
Larry's a consummate manipulator. He's a consummate narcissist, and I don't think that apology reveals anything but his psychological state.
According to a plea deal reached with Nassar, all 125 victims who reported being assaulted to Michigan State Police can deliver victim impact statements at Nassar's sentencing in January. Meantime, Nassar is also awaiting sentencing on federal child porn charges. A hearing on that is set for this Monday. Despite dwindling hopes, the Argentinian Navy says they will continue to search for that missing submarine. This announcement comes after a noise consistent with that of an explosion was detected by several parties searching for the sub, including the U.S. Navy. Now, this news, combined with estimates that the sub will likely have run out of breathable air by now, has dashed hopes of recovering the crew alive. 44 are on board. The sub disappeared last week. The U.S. Navy, meantime, has stopped its search for 3 sailors missing since the plane went down in the Philippine Sea 2 days ago. 8 others were rescued after the crash and are in good condition this morning. The plane went down during a routine flight while approaching a U.S. aircraft carrier from a base in Japan. It's still not clear why it crashed, but one official says engine trouble may have been a factor. Happening in Florida, Thanksgiving dinner went terribly wrong in a Miami apartment building. A family tried to deep fry a turkey Wednesday night, but they woke up feeling woozy on Thursday morning. Fire rescue workers evacuated the building after they detected high levels of carbon monoxide. 4 people were placed on stretchers and taken to a hospital after suffering from carbon monoxide poisoning. 2 others, including a child, were treated at the scene. A fire rescue official says the cause was a deep fryer hooked up to a gas tank.
Anything that's portable needs to be outside. You're cooking, whether it's with an LP tank, and especially in an apartment, people think outside is actually even a balcony is considered that. But from this call alone, you can see that if it doesn't affect your apartment, the apartment above is affected.
The building has since been given the green light to head back inside for residents. Everyone should make a full recovery. If you suffered any damage from Hurricane Irma, today is the deadline to apply for FEMA assistance. It's also the final day to submit an application for a Small Business Administration disaster loan. So far, FEMA has approved over $900 million for individuals and households in Florida. If you want to apply or have questions about the current application process, call quickly 800-621-3362 or online at disasterassistance.gov. And thousands of Floridians have been helping those who are victims of the hurricanes, both in Florida and in Puerto Rico. A group called Volunteer Florida says that more than 22,000 volunteers logged more than 1 million hours helping those affected by Irma and Maria. Governor Scott says he is thankful for the hard work of those who have responded after the storms. And now that you're done with your Thanksgiving dinner, you may have a lot of trash piling up. You'll want to know that trash collection resumes today. Those who were supposed to have pickups yesterday will have it done today, and those with usual pickups on Friday will have it removed tomorrow, and normal pickup schedules will resume on Monday. Nearly 2.5 months after Hurricane Irma, The debris is almost gone. Manatee County now reports that 90% of the debris has been cleaned up, and collection of storm debris from Hurricane Irma is at 98% complete in Sarasota County. This Monday, the second sweep of storm debris collection begins. Officials say that second sweep should be completed by Christmas. Retailers might be hoping for a big sale on Thanksgiving and Black Friday, but Cyber Monday might be even bigger. Adobe Analytics is forecasting this coming Monday as the largest online shopping day in U.S. history. Americans are expected to spend $6.6 billion online Monday compared to $5 billion today on Black Friday. Not bad for an event that began just over a decade ago. Cyber Monday began in 2005 as a way to promote the then relatively new concept of online retail. And with Black Friday here, we're getting a clearer picture of how Floridians plan to shop over the holiday season. According to a consumer study by AAA, over 1 in 4 Floridians say they plan to spend more money this year on gifts. The stat comes from a stronger state labor market that's increasing both incomes and consumer confidence. And with Black Friday, Cyber Monday, and Thanksgiving itself being the top 3 biggest shopping days, most consumers plan to get the bulk of their shopping wrapped up before December. Be aware of a nationwide Christmas tree shortage this year. Tree farmers said they don't have nearly the inventory they usually do. You know why? A tight economy and less demand for real trees a decade ago is now hurting the economy and the industry right now, I should say. The wholesale price of trees from the Northwest went up nearly 50% this year due to the shortages nationwide. Wow. 10 years ago, they didn't plant as much, thinking that things were slowing down for live trees, and now the demand is back again.
There you go. Well, that's a good sign in a way. It's a good position to be in.
That's true.
That the demand is there.
Until you're buying a tree today, and you say, how much is it?
That's right.
Yeah, I don't know. It was $20 when I was growing up. Now it's about 100, I think.
Well, the trees and the plants and the grass are all loving the rain that happened yesterday. Even though officially at the airport we received 12/100ths of an inch, other areas received much more than that. And November is usually a dry month. Yeah. Will we continue this rain trend, or do things dry out and sunshine will appear? We'll let you know after the break.
All right, also after the break, first alert traffic and Black Friday or Cyber Monday. Some pros and cons of each coming up in a Consumer Report. Here's a peek outside at the Rosemary District in downtown Sarasota. Some lingering low-hanging clouds, some wet streets, and early shower day. Josh says that should be improving. His forecast after the break.
Patriotism. It inspires passionate debate. It's worn like a badge of honor with good reason, because it means love and devotion for one's country. But what really makes up this country of ours? It's the people. To love America is to love all Americans. This year, patriotism shouldn't just be about pride of country. It should be about love. Love beyond age, sexuality, disability, race, religion, and other labels. Because love has no labels.
What to do when your heating or air conditioning needs service or, heaven forbid, replacement? Call Air Now today. We've been serving Sarasota and Manatee County since 1946. We offer $49.95 tune-ups, lease or finance options, and remember, service today or it's free.
SRQ Performance Parts provides parts and accessories from over 300 manufacturers, so you can get that new manifold, carburetor, gasket, bolt kit, or nitrous oxide system fast. We'll help you beat the competition. Call or visit SRQ Performance Parts online today for all your high-performance parts and advice.
Get the best Black Friday deals right now during the Black Friday sales event at Sunset Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram in Sarasota. Shop the area's largest selection of new Jeep Wranglers. Get KBV's 2017 Best Buy Award overall winner, the Chrysler Pacifica, for as little as $24,999. Or be one of the first to drive away in a 2018 Jeep Cherokee for as little as $19,999. Better prices, bigger selection. Go to Sunset Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram in Sarasota today.
Since 1928, Karastan has been setting the standard in carpets and rugs, producing non-allergenic wools that won't promote the growth of bacteria or dust mites like other carpets will. Karastan wools actively remove contaminants from the indoor air, making your home healthier. And there are many colors and patterns and textures to choose from. Come see for yourself.
So many possibilities worth exploring. Minnesota Flooring.
Attention, Americans eligible for Medicare. Are you getting all the benefits you're entitled to? Did you know there may be money available to lower your medical prescription costs? Call Health Markets and we'll tell you if you qualify.
Hi, I'm Dr. Martin Jeetsi. It's a new Medicare year. That means more changes and more confusion. The key question is, what can you do now to ensure you get the care you need in the coming year?
Call Health Markets today. You may qualify to save money on prescriptions. We'll help you find plans that may cost less, cover more, and could even lower your prescription costs to increase your savings. We help you find all the benefits you're entitled to, and we do it at no cost.
Make sure you have what you need to get the care that's right for you.
Find out if you qualify to receive extra help with your prescriptions. Call the number on the screen now. Representatives are standing by.
ABC 7, your official Florida lottery station for the Suncoast.
Great to see you on this Friday, this Black Friday. I'm meteorologist Josh Stone in for John Scalzi today. Well, temperature right now is 66 degrees. No showers right now, just mostly cloudy skies. We may have some isolated showers that developed this morning, but again, those will be isolated. Humidity at 96% and a northwesterly wind. That'll be the story at 9 miles per hour, that northerly wind ushering in some dry air now. So today, mostly cloudy, becoming partly cloudy this afternoon. Light AM showers, those will be isolated, and the weekend looks brilliant, dry and sunny. So some rain taking place here in North Florida. This is still kind of left over from the system that came in yesterday. That's now pushed off into the Atlantic. And basically the radar is very quiet. We'll zero in around the core of Sarasota here. And down in Charlotte County, pretty much the same thing. Up in Manatee County, it looks pretty dry other than a hit or miss isolated shower. What is happening is we had this system that came in yesterday, brought us rain around the state of Florida. Officially here, only 0.12 of an inch here in Sarasota, but other areas picked up much more than that, especially in North Florida. Well, this system is now pushed off into the Atlantic, but the wraparound flow on the back side is bringing winds down from the north and northeast. We have high pressure settling in from the west, and the wraparound of flow from this area of high pressure is coming down from the north and northwest. So basically we have the two flows dragging down dry air from the north, and you can see this on the water vapor imagery. The tan colors show that dry air in the mid to upper levels of the atmosphere, and that's going to be a dominant feature here as this erodes the mostly cloudy skies that we're experiencing right now. So it looks like we're going to be having mostly sunny skies throughout the upcoming weekend. Really, the national picture, very quiet. There are no airport delays at this time for all the airports here. And just to note, we still are in hurricane season, but it officially ends on November 30th, which is just in about 6 days from now. So no tropical trouble brewing at all in the Atlantic Basin or the Caribbean at this time. Okay, beach and boating forecast today, seas at 2 to 4 feet with a moderate chop. And looking at your 7-day outlook, mostly cloudy skies become partly cloudy this afternoon. And then the weekend and all next week, we're going to have sunshine in it, and temperatures are going to be very nice, around average, which is about 77 degrees. So looking pretty good with low humidity. Back to you.
Nice, thank you, Josh. Checking first alert traffic right now. Not a lot of traffic expected today, except for those perhaps going shopping around the malls. We see some buildup south of State Road 70, southbound lane on 301. Let's check farther south now into northern Sarasota County. Some slowdowns on Bee Ridge in both directions, particularly eastbound around Beneva, also Clark westbound around Swift and South County. Just some slowdowns there on the interstate in both directions around Port Charlotte. In consumer news, one of the busiest shopping days of the year is finally here, and nearly 70% of Americans will do some holiday shopping between today and Cyber Monday. So how do you know when and where to shop for the best deals? ABC's Elizabeth Herr has some tips.
The sights, the sounds, and oh, the sales. The wait finally over for the diehard bargain hunters.
There's a really good 50-inch Sharp TV at Best Buy. It's 4K, and you can get it for $180. That's a really, really good deal.
Which brings us to tip number 1. Experts say if you're in the market for TVs, tablets, or smartphones, Black Friday is your best bet. With sweet deals also online. Deals like iPads for $249 at Best Buy for a savings of $80. Or Dell.com selling the Inspiron laptop for $129. That's $100 off. But tip number 2, you could score bonus offers if you're willing to shop in-store.
To get people to go that extra mile, literally, which is why Toys R Us this year has special in-store deals. Best Buy has special in-store deals. Both Walmart and Target have special gift cards with purchase.
Tip number 3, shopping for toys or clothing, wait until Cyber Monday or later.
Much better the closer you get to Christmas. And if you're buying for yourself, you might as well wait until after Christmas when the sales are really, really good.
Finally, this tip from experts if you're trying to tell a deal from a dud.
Stores tend to break even when you see a 10 to 20% discount. When you start seeing 30, 40, 50, even 60 to 75% off, that's when you really get the best deals.
Elizabeth Herr, ABC News, New York.
6:21, still ahead, and good morning to Suncoast. We'll update you about the infant in need of a kidney transplant and why his father's prior arrests caused a delay after this.
When evaluating the Alfa Romeo Stelvio, Car and Driver magazine said every crossover should be this good to drive. We agree. Rediscover your passion for driving at Alfa Romeo of Sarasota.
Are you currently on Medicare? In other words, do you carry the red, white, and blue Medicare card? If so, are you suffering from chronic back pain? If you answered yes, you may be eligible for a pain-relieving back brace covered by Medicare at little to no cost, shipped directly to your home for free. These medical-grade back braces are ideal for lower back pain, arthritis, spinal disorders, and other chronic back problems. Our accredited staff will handle all of the Medicare paperwork for free, and best of all, your brace is shipped directly to your home for free. Don't let chronic lower back pain slow you down. Get moving and stay active with a medical-grade back brace covered by Medicare at little to no cost. We also accept Blue Cross Blue Shield, United Healthcare, Aetna, Humana, and other insurance. Will you qualify for a medical-grade back brace covered by Medicare? Find out for free.
Call Back Brace America at 1-800-715-0835. That's 1-800-715-0835, 1-800-715-0835.
Attention blood thinner users. Thousands of blood thinner users may have been exposed to serious risk by these dangerous medications. If your loved one took Xarelto or Pradaxa and suffered serious internal bleeding, call right now. Call Nightline Legal to speak with an experienced attorney for a free consultation. If we don't win, there is no fee. There are time deadlines to file a claim, so don't wait. Call right now.
Call 1-800-554-3987. Again, that's 1-800-554-3987.
The biggest shopping day of the year is here, and Sunset Fiat of Sarasota invites you to experience the ultimate LBD. Long, beautiful drive, of course, because no matter which model you try on, the Fiat 500, the 500X, the 500L, or the gorgeous Fiat Spider, you're going to love the way you look and feel in your new Fiat. Prices starting as low as $13,999 during the Black Friday sales event going on now at Sunset Fiat of Sarasota.
Stay connected to your clients and new customers using ABC7 Digital Media Services. Our team of professionals provide a wide array of digital services to help you get the most out of your website. We specialize in building and helping you maintain the most effective digital solutions for your business. It's vital that your online presence stands out, so our experts will equip you with the best resources available. Trust ABC7 Digital Media Services to give you the right tools to grow your business.
It's time to take a road trip.
Huntsville is a must-see destination. Is this your stop? Roger. Marvel at the U.S. Space and Rocket Center. Wow. Step into the past at Alabama Constitution Village. All aboard! The golf is stellar, and even the food is out of this world in the Rocket City. Alabama has a road trip with your name on it.
Which one you gonna take?
Auto Trader recently said Stelvio can spring from a standstill to 60 miles per hour in 5.4 seconds. A segment best. You deserve the best. Rediscover your passion for driving at Alfa Romeo of Sarasota.
There's a peek outside the door right now as you look out the Rosemary District and also the Sarasota skyline off in the distance. A little foggy and cloudy right now, but Josh says heading toward a great day and great weekend and a nice week. Next week, if you're here on vacation, glad you're here, and you should enjoy the conditions as they improve from yesterday's rain. Here's our social media addresses. Check out my page at Ray Collins, ABC7. I posted a 10-second clip yesterday of a moment that we had on camera. A viewer later contacted me and said, that thing you said took me out of a funk. So go to my page and you'll see what we said that made her feel better after feeling sorry for herself by herself on Thanksgiving morning. Welcome back, 6:25 as you awaken on this Black Friday. By the way, we'll go live to Toys R Us next half hour for more about Black Friday shopping locally. A 2-year-old boy has finally received a life-saving kidney transplant a month after it was postponed because of his father's criminal past. ABC's Lindsay Davis has the latest in this bizarre case.
In this morning's GMA First Look, one family has even more to be thankful for. 2-year-old A.J. Burgess had been born prematurely without kidneys and needed a transplant to survive. His father, Anthony, was a perfect match.
I want to give him a kidney. I go to the hospital right now and lay in the bed and give him my kidney.
But Anthony, who had previously been jailed for theft, was arrested again in September for violating parole right before he was scheduled to donate his kidney to his son. Emory Healthcare postponed the life-saving operation, saying in a letter that the surgery would be put on hold until he could show evidence of compliance from his parole officer for the next 3 months. But this morning, baby AJ is recovering, having received a new kidney Wednesday from an unknown donor. And coming up at 7 a.m., we'll have more on baby AJ. With your GMA First Look, I'm Lindsay Davis, ABC News, New York.
For my constipation, my doctor recommended I switch to Miralax. Stimulant laxatives make your body go by forcefully stimulating the nerves in your colon. Miralax is different. It works with the water in your body to hydrate and soften, unblocking your system naturally. Miralax.
Hey, honey. How's practice?
Good.
Must have been hot out there today, huh? Yeah. Yeah. Why don't you go put that stuff in the laundry room right now?
Okay.
Do your athletes bring home big odors?
Oh.
Tide Sport is super concentrated to beat even the toughest stains and odors.
Hey, buddy.
Hey.
Ooh, somebody ran laps.
Yeah. The new Tide Sport collection. It's gotta be Tide.
There's only one national orange juice brand that only uses 100% American oranges. Simply Orange and Tropicana ship in juice from overseas. Only Florida's Natural grows all of our oranges in Florida. Great taste, naturally.
For your plumbing, electrical, or air conditioning, and services is qualified, and service calls are free. And services.com, A-N-D, services.com.
Since 1972, Sleep King has provided quality mattresses and accessories at the best discounted prices available. Top brands like Simmons, Sealy, Serta, Beautyrest, iComfort, and more. With available free delivery, free financing, and free setup and removal. For a comfortable night's sleep with same-day delivery, even if we have to carry it on our backs. Trust Sleep King of Sarasota. Buy it today, sleep on it tonight.
Is your old garage door stuck or broken? Would a new one give you a lift? Let Precision Door Overhead Garage Door Service of Sarasota come to the rescue with prompt and affordable repair service. Replacement doors come with an array of styles and colors, and they are rated to meet and exceed Florida standards. From estimates to installation, your satisfaction is our priority. If you're not 100% satisfied with any product, service, or installation, we will make it right, because Precision Door Service is a name you can trust.
This holiday season, share the greatest gift of all, peace of mind. Subaru is rated the safest and most dependable automotive brand, and all Subaru models with EyeSight are a 2017 IIHS top safety pick. Now during the Subaru Share the Love event, you can lease the most award-winning small SUV, a new Subaru Forester, for just $219 a month, or get 0% financing with 0 down. Get more for your money. Go to Sunset Subaru in Sarasota.
This is an important medical announcement. Talcum powder products from some of the best-known brands have been linked to ovarian cancer. Any woman who has used a talcum powder product and has been diagnosed with ovarian cancer may be entitled to substantial compensation. Studies show that women with long-term use of talcum powder, including baby powder for feminine hygiene, can increase the risk of contracting ovarian cancer. Call now for a free assessment of your case and potential money damages. This call is confidential, there's no cost, and you may be eligible. Juries have awarded millions of dollars to women who should have been warned about the risks of ovarian cancer with long-term use of talcum powder. Call the Talcum Powder Hotline. If you or a loved one used talcum powder and were diagnosed or died from ovarian cancer, you must call now.
Call 800-570-7599, 800-570-7599.
Keep up with the Suncoast. Watch your favorite ABC 7 shows on your streaming device.
For your plumbing, electrical, or air conditioning, and services is qualified, and service calls are free. And services.com, AND services.com.
This half hour on Good Morning Suncoast, the interstate is reopened after a fatal crash and car fire last night near mile marker 199. A local sheriff's detective resigns after being charged in a domestic dispute. And ready, set, go. Black Friday shopping begins. We'll show you some of the lines and folks camping out on Thanksgiving Day on the Suncoast. Your Suncoast News starts right now.
Live from the ABC 7 studios, this is Good Morning Suncoast. We're here for you.
There's a peek outside our window right now. It looks like it might be London, but it's actually Sarasota. A little fog and low-hanging clouds and wet streets right now. We did have some showers earlier this morning, but we're being told that's just a passing thing and conditions should be improving. Good morning. It is Black Friday. Glad you're awake already. I'm Ray Collins. John Scalzi is off today. Josh Stone is here in his place, and you've got some good news to report, I understand.
I do, yeah. If you like sunshine, if you like rain, well, that was yesterday. Today, we did have a light shower about an hour ago, but that was very isolated, and that's going to be the case on this Friday, this Black Friday morning, as we'll experience maybe a few hit-or-miss light, short-lived showers. But again, isolated is the key word there, because today I think things are going to be dry. Expect mostly cloudy skies. It's 66 right now. Most of the rain activity has moved off into the Atlantic thanks to the area of low pressure that came by yesterday. Brought us heavy rain in some areas of Florida, but that now has moved east. And as you can see, other than cloudy skies, I think things are going to be dry, and highs today topping out in the low 70s. We'll have more in the forecast and a very brilliant weekend in store for us coming up in just a few minutes.
All right, thank you, Josh. Checking first alert traffic, you'll see some buildup there east of 301 in the eastbound lane on State Road 70. Otherwise, pretty clear in Manatee County. Checking the northern half of Sarasota County, you'll see some buildup on University coming out of Lakewood Ranch and going under the interstate there. Also, a slowdown on Fruitville near Honore toward the interstate. South County, all clear at 6:33 on your Friday morning. Our top story, it's Black Friday. Our Jess Dowdrick joins us now live from a Toys R Us on Cortez. And I heard the Consumer Reporter last half hour say that Toys R Us particular, Jess, are trying to enhance their in-store deals to attract more shoppers away from the cyber approach to shopping.
Yeah, Ray, they are, but for some reason there aren't as many shoppers out here this morning taking advantage of those deals as I thought there would be. I've been here since 5 a.m. and I'm still surprised. There's probably a few more people in the store at this point in time than there was then, but I'm told a few hours ago it was very crazy, and one of the hot items are these LOL items. So they're different bath fizz balls, a fizz factory if you'd like to make them. I'm not really sure what they are. I never heard of them before today, but I do know that they are a hot ticket item today at Toys R Us. Now, right now, the employees here are restocking the shelves, preparing for what's to come later today and this weekend, because it was crazy when the store opened at 5 p.m. on Thanksgiving Day. They haven't closed since then, and they will stay open through midnight tonight. Now, some shoppers have been awake since the stores opened last evening, hopping from store to store to get every Black Friday deal that they possibly can.
You find a lot of good deals?
Mm-hmm. As you can tell, a lot of good deals. Like right now, there's a trampoline for like $100 off, so it's a very good deal.
If you haven't started your shopping yet, right now might be the time to do it. You can pick up one of these flyers here at Toys R Us. It gives you all of the deals, tells you everything that's on sale. And like I said, there aren't any lines. There's no crowds at this point in time. So those of you who are still in your pajamas and recovering from all the turkey that you ate yesterday, get up and get out here. Now, Ray, I don't want to come back to the station without something for you. And since last half hour, you told me that you already have a helmet and you don't need a new one. I thought maybe Hot Wheels? Is that something that you might enjoy?
I used to 100 years ago. I used to collect those Hot Wheels when I was a kid, but I'm glad to see they still do sell those out there, huh? Yeah.
Yeah, they do. Well, text me your list and I'll bring you something back, but I do have a price limit, so nothing too crazy.
That's fair. I will reimburse you. All right, thank you, Jess Chodrick, live in Manatee County. 6:35 right now, developing overnight. I-75 is back open in South Sarasota County after a fatal car crash last night. Several cars involved in the accident on northbound 75 at mile marker 199. One person was killed, 5 others injured after one of the cars caught fire. No names or conditions released of those who survived the crash. Again, the interstate is now back open. A Manatee County Sheriff's detective has been charged with domestic battery. 16-year veteran Jeffrey Bliss was arrested Wednesday night for domestic battery involving his wife. Bliss is 45 years old and was employed as a detective. He resigned yesterday morning. For more updates on local and breaking news, you can download our newest app. Go to the App Store and look for WWSB or My Suncoast. If you have an Android, you'll get the update automatically to your phone. A little happier tone right now around the Sarasota Police Department. The chief and others continued a Thanksgiving tradition yesterday. They began this whiteboard thing last year, sharing messages on social media. That's the police chief, Bernadette DePino. She's thankful, she said, for family, health, her officers, blessings, and of course, her ever-present poodle, Cece. Officer Nelson thankful for his family and his 4-legged partner, Bronson. And the police spokesperson, Genevieve Judge, thankful for faith, family, and the opportunity to share some amazing stories about the force. The Venice High School football team has a playoff game tonight against Dr. Phillips of Orlando. It's a high school there, not just one guy. But that didn't stop them from getting in on some Thanksgiving support with the local Salvation Army. Our Dwayne Lindo has the story.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Oh, thank you, guys.
We're from Venice Football. We brought you a Thanksgiving Day meal.
After an early 8 a.m. practice before the big regional championship game against Tampa Bay Tech, the entire Venice Indians football squad gave back to a community that has supported them the whole season.
We like to give back on a day like today, just show appreciation for what they do.
And seeing how happy they are when we give them the food really makes us feel, good spirit.
More than 100 players, coaches, and other volunteers prepared to-go boxes.
Oh my God, you have made my day.
And delivered meals to homes of people in need. Indian senior offensive tackle Brendan Uribe says the hard work that goes into serving the community and game preparation makes it worthwhile.
It's just a great feeling. And they support us every Friday. It's great. You score a touchdown, you run to the sideline, they're standing up, going crazy. We're ready for Tampa Tech. It's great to come out here and support them.
For head coach John Peacock, it's about building leadership on and off the field.
Hopefully to let them see how lucky they are, and not everyone is eating our meals, to prepare a meal on Thanksgiving. Or it's a nice way to see that they have it pretty good, in the same sense of you have it pretty good, you should give back to people, and it's just an opportunity for us to give back.
Now Coach Peacock and his team has been doing this for over a decade, and his plans are to make sure his team gives back to the community in the future as well. Reporting in Venice, Dwayne Lindo, your Suncoast News.
All right, way to go, team, and good luck tonight in your game. Manatee County churches and businesses came together yesterday to provide a Thanksgiving meal to anybody in need. Volunteers served a free home-cooked meal at Palmview Elementary School. There was music and a bounce house and plenty of games for kids, some face painting as well. A local pastor has organized the event every year for the past 20 years, and another pastor, Jason Lane, volunteered for the first time this year.
This is an opportunity for us to be able to love on one another, to say thank you for all the blessings that we've received, to kind of send a message that says, you know, in a world where there's a lot of diversity, that diversity can come together in unity and really serve the needs of our community.
Just a lot of joy going around here. A lot of community, like people meeting people they haven't seen in a long time. It's really awesome.
Among the churches involved, also the Bridge Church at Palmasola, First Baptist in Palmetto, and the Skyway Community Chapel, also in Palmetto. Happening tomorrow, Santa Claus coming to town a little early as the city of Venice hosts its 44th annual holiday parade. Old St. Nick will help kick off the Christmas season, along with over 100 groups putting together parade decorations and floats. The parade will also feature pirates and clowns and dancers. It all starts tomorrow night at 7 p.m. on Venice Avenue. Some of our colleagues will be there in the parade, and we'll be involved also in the Sarasota parade, which is Saturday night, December 2nd. I'll be on the truck, and how about you?
I probably will too.
Good.
We did that last year, and that was so much fun.
Amazing. Streets of Main Street just lined with people.
Just lined with people, and everyone was out and enjoying themselves, so it was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Anyway, what's also a lot of fun is the forecast, because it makes our weather department very popular, and people like us when we have sunshine in it.
True.
Though some of the farmers want the rain, and that's understandable. We had that yesterday. We're trying to please everybody, so we have you covered in this forecast. We'll talk about it in just a few minutes.
Also, head first alert traffic for you shoppers out there, and we've heard that too much coffee is bad for you. Now today, results of a new study that says you might want to grab an extra cup. Let's peek outside at the conditions right now in the Rosemary District, looking south toward downtown Sarasota. Conditions that will be improving. Details on the way.
Hi, I'm Chef Bob. Watch Aprons in the Kitchen every Wednesday morning on ABC 7, where we'll be serving up the most awesome dishes. Then stop by your neighborhood Publix, pick up the recipe card and all the ingredients.
Christmas Traditions by Lux Art Silks, where more is merrier. Make your holidays sparkle with style. Browse our amazing showroom, cute collectible cottages, and beautiful Christmas displays. Find the inspiration, selection, and quality you need to deck the halls merry and bright. Christmas Traditions also features the area's largest selection of quality pre-lit Christmas trees, every size, shape, and color, and plenty of decorations to make your home shine for the holidays. Christmas Traditions by Lux Art Silks, where more is merrier. Visit us on New 301, just a quarter-mile north of University Parkway.
The biggest shopping day of the year is here, and Sunset Fiat of Sarasota invites you to experience the ultimate LBD. Long, beautiful drive, of course, because no matter which model you try on, the Fiat 500, the 500X, the 500L, or the gorgeous Fiat Spider, you're going to love the way you look and feel in your new Fiat. Prices starting as low as $13,999 during the Black Friday sales event going on now at Sunset Fiat of Sarasota.
Attention type 2 diabetics. The FDA warns of an increased risk of amputation associated with certain diabetes medications. If you took the diabetes medications Invokana or Invokamet and then suffered an amputation or one of these other serious injuries, call the Rely On Group right now. If you've suffered amputation or any of these other injuries after taking your diabetes medication, call the Rely On Group today. You may be entitled to substantial financial compensation. Call 800-604-1698. That's 800-604-1698.
It's the holiday sales event here at Alex Karras Lincoln. Drive a brand new 2017 Lincoln MKC Sport Utility for $269 per month or a 2017 MKZ for $279 per month. We have a great selection of certified pre-owned Lincolns. These vehicles have warranties up to 100,000 miles and come with complimentary roadside assistance. Alex Karras Lincoln, affordable luxury, winner of the prestigious 2015 President's Award, serving Florida's Suncoast since 1978. We are located 2 miles north of the Sarasota-Bradenton Airport on US 41.
Fact: the top 3 Marriott hotels in North and South America are on the Robert Trent Jones Golf Trail, according to a recent survey of 363 Marriott hotels. The Marriott at Grand National, the Marriott Shoals Hotel, and the Grand Hotel. And 2 of the top 3 Renaissance hotels are also on the trail: Ross Bridge in Birmingham and the Battle House in Mobile. Southern hospitality still rules. For reservations or information, visit rtjgolf.com/resorts.
That is a pretty good breakfast. You're not even eating.
Not hungry.
No? Why not? What's up?
Kath and I knew that Jenny had been partying a bit. Found out she tried heroin.
Most people don't know what to say about drugs, but we do. Visit us at drugfree.org.
Happy Friday, everyone. I'm meteorologist Josh Stone in for John Scalzi today, and he'll be back on Monday. Let's check out our current temperatures outside on this Black Friday. 66 here in downtown Sarasota right now. Good morning to you in Venice. It's a beautiful 68 degrees. 69 for you in Inglewood. It is 67 in Arcadia at this time. So upper 60s. The average low for this time of the year is 58 degrees, so we're about 10 degrees above that at this time. Still some lingering shower activity here in northern Florida, and for our area we had some isolated showers this morning, maybe hit or miss isolated showers for the rest of the morning in some areas around the Suncoast, but I believe we will be dry for today. This whole system pulling away from us now, this is the system that brought us rain yesterday along with this subtropical jet. You can see all the light blue colors here. That's the mid to upper level moisture that is pulling away and moving out into the Atlantic. And the tan colors on the water vapor imagery show us the mid to upper level dry air. And the dry air is going to win out here. It's going to erode away this cloud deck we're experiencing now. So by later on this afternoon, we'll expect partly cloudy skies. And then for tomorrow, we'll enjoy lots of sunshine if you like sunshine here for the Sunshine State. You know, we still are in hurricane season. Hurricane season officially ends in 6 days, and that's actually our chief meteorologist Bob Harrigan's birthday, ironically. But that's on November 30th. And looking at the tropics at this time, there's nothing to show you here. A couple of flare-ups in the Caribbean, and looks a little menacing out here in the central Atlantic basin, but really nothing is happening. We have a lot of upper-level wind shear, especially at this time of the year with these cold fronts coming down from Canada. They pack a punch. So a lot of these systems that try to develop can't because of the upper-level wind shear, and also the waters have cooled down. And we all know tropical systems thrive upon warm water. So nothing to show you here in the tropics, which probably is relieving a lot of people not to see anything out there, which is good. All right, for the boaters today, expect a northeasterly wind becoming north at 10 to 15 knots, seas at 2 to 4 feet with a moderate chop in the bays. Temperature at the beach today will be around 73 degrees. UV index today will be a little bit lower at 4. For the tides today, the high tide will be later on this afternoon at 5:51 p.m. How about the sunset at 5:36 this evening? 74 degrees will be our high for today. The average is 77. But you know, not only is the high is going to be nice in this forecast, but we'll have lower humidity values, which will make the temperatures and just the whole experience being outside very, very nice. A lot of sunshine thanks to high pressure taking control of the area, and it's going to be a very nice forecast if you like sunshine and low humidity.
I do.
You, Ray?
Oh, you bet I do.
Right.
That's why we're here, folks. Thank you, Josh. Checking first alert traffic right now. Quite a buildup. Folks going to the beach this morning out to the Cortez Bridge. There's some congestion there already this morning. Not sure why. Could be the beach. Who knows? Farther south down to northern Sarasota County. A few spotty delays. Not much so far this morning. And the South County map all clear, except for where you see I-75 southbound. After you cross over the 776 area into Port Charlotte, some slowdowns there at 6:48 on your Friday morning. In Health Smart, if you love coffee a lot, here's some good news. A new study concludes you don't have to give up caffeine to be healthy. The British Medical Journal found people drinking 3 or 4 cups a day actually had lower risk of heart issues, Parkinson's, depression, dementia, diabetes, or liver disease. However, doctors warn these findings aren't enough to advise those who don't drink coffee to start drinking a lot. Just the people who are already drinking 3 or 4 cups a day don't need to pull back. Entertainment news now. A popular Mariah Carey Christmas song has been turned into an animated movie. Rick Damigella has that and more in today's Hollywood Minute.
Mariah Carey gets animated. Carey's Christmas classic, All I Want for Christmas Is You, is the basis for an animated movie of the same name. Carey says she's resisted letting the song be used in movies until now.
A lot of people do call and say, can we use this for this movie or that movie? And I try to keep it for myself because it's the first Christmas song I ever wrote, and it means a lot to me. And so now that we're putting into this animated film, it's just something that Yeah, my heart's in it.
I'm not supposed to love music. No music. No music.
Coco is music to moviegoers' ears. Variety reports the latest animated adventure from Pixar is humming along to a Thanksgiving weekend win. The industry paper says Coco could bring in over $70 million in ticket sales in North America and knock Justice League out of the #1 spot at the box office.
We've got animatronics, puppetry, physical effects. Yeah, it looks fantastic.
Lucasfilm has released a behind-the-scenes look at a creature from Star Wars The Last Jedi. The Crystal Fox was introduced in the second trailer for the movie. The short video details its evolution from concept to completion. The Last Jedi hits movie screens December 15th. In Hollywood, I'm Rick Damagella.
Also, by the way, 2 big football games tonight in the area. Riverview is hosting Dr. Phillips of Orlando, and Venice playing Tampa Bay Tech, both of those big state playoff games. So good luck to Venice and Riverview in tonight's football games. 10 to 7 right now. Up next, your top local news headlines. And this isn't a Black Friday line waiting for electronics or toys. We'll tell you how a Milwaukee brewery is getting folks to camp out and wait for beer when we come back.
They're coming from Tampa, Fort Myers, even Orlando. They're coming from everywhere for the Sarasota Ford Promise. Our promise means a new car you'll love. If not, return it for one you do. At Sarasota Ford, we promise live market pricing. We monitor national pricing on our entire inventory, so you get the best deal. In fact, we guarantee it. Bring us any competitor's ad, and we'll beat it by at least $1,000. That's why they're coming from everywhere to Sarasota Ford, where 41 meets 301. SarasotaFord.com.
This is an important medical announcement. Bard IVC filters have been linked to punctured veins and problems with migration. Anyone who's received a Bard IVC filter must receive medical monitoring and may be entitled to substantial compensation. If you have the Bard Recovery G2 or G2 Express filter, you are in a class of patients who should be compensated for some expenses. Call now for a free assessment of your case and potential money damages. This call is confidential. There's no cost and you may be eligible. Juries have awarded millions of dollars to people who should have been warned about the risks of the Bard IVC filters. Call the IVC Filter Hotline if you or a loved one has received an IVC filter and experienced a vein puncture or required medical monitoring. You must call now.
Call 800-329-3089. 800-329-3089.
I kept my promise. Don't keep your distance.
What if you had a medical emergency away from home?
My chest hurts. I can't breathe.
What you need is Mobile Help, America's premier mobile medical alert system. Most systems only work at home, but with Mobile Help, you get help outside the home with coverage nationwide on one of the largest cellular networks at the press of a button. Call the number on your screen for a free full-color brochure. We'll send you everything you need, including this base station, the patented mobile device, and the waterproof pendant and wrist button. You can also add the fall button that automatically detects falls and signals help. Call today and receive a risk-free 30-day trial. There is no equipment to buy and no long-term contract. For a limited time, you will also receive a free emergency key box with your plan purchase. Remember, Mobile Help keeps you safe coast to coast.
Call 1-800-916-8638. That's 1-800-916-8638.
Check out My Suncoast Dining on mysuncoast.com, your guide to the foodie lifestyle. ABC 7's own Chef Judy serves up her favorite recipes, cooking tips and trends, dining blogs, step-by-step videos, and Suncoast Restaurant Guide. You'll find it all at mysuncoast.com/dining. Get breaking news alerts focused on the Suncoast. Download the ABC 7 News app.
Soothing music there. 6:54 Friday morning. Checking Suncoast headlines this morning. Black Friday shopping is underway, but some shoppers couldn't wait and they camped out on Thanksgiving Day. Camped out to get early sales in area stores. The interstate near Venice has reopened after a fatal crash and car fire last night near mile marker 199. The accident shut down the interstate in both directions briefly last night. And a 16-year veteran of the Manatee County Sheriff's Office has resigned. Deputies charged their colleague, 45-year-old Detective Jeffrey Bliss, in a domestic dispute with his wife on Wednesday night. One more look at First Alert traffic this hour. Pretty clear. You might see some buildup around the shopping malls, some Black Friday shoppers out there right now. Otherwise, pretty clear at 6:55 on the Friday morning. Josh.
It's not so clear as the sky cover. We have mostly cloudy skies in this forecast for today. A slight chance for isolated light showers, but look at the weekend looking very nice. Brilliant is the word, with very comfortable conditions, and that will linger into next week.
Very nice. Finally, a group of dedicated Milwaukee beer drinkers have set up camp outside the Lakefront Brewery in Wisconsin. They're braving the freezing temps to be among the first to buy a special brew that is only sold on Black Friday. A limited number of Black Friday bourbon barrel-aged Imperial Stout will be available today, and each customer can purchase only 3 bottles at $15 each. For the more sophisticated palate, there's also a Black Friday Vintage Reserve priced at $25 a bottle, but you can only buy one of those. That's pretty successful to have to limit how many you can buy.
Exactly. Looking pretty good there.
Yeah. Well, enjoy your day off. If you're off today, if you're working like us, we understand. It is 6:56. Improving conditions in the forecast. Should be a nice weekend, as Josh has told us. Our next news update at 7:25, and we'll see you Monday on Good Morning Suncoast. Have a great weekend, folks.